How's it going, guys? It's Luke and I am back with another video. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit differently. I am going to give you guys some pointers and tips on how to stay on top of deadlines when you have multiple deadlines that are due either at the same time or at different times. So yeah, we're not doing a vlog today. Some of the things that I like to do when I am tasked with having multiple deadlines is number one, break things down into small categories per day. For example, if I am tasked with writing an essay, some of the things that I like to do is break them down day by day. So, for example, I like to, on one day, think about my topics. Think about, I can write about this, I can write about this, I can write about this, I can write about this. Cool. Now I have a whole idea in my head, maybe written down, of what I could write about. Then the next day, we're going to start looking at sources. Okay, so there's a bunch of sources for this topic, bunch of sources for this topic, bunch of sources for this topic. Cool. Now I have an idea of what I'm going to write about. Then the next day, you're going to maybe even start writing your introduction paragraph, or you can write a first draft, right? So just start writing. That's when the ideas come out. After that, you can make some edits, some revisions, right? Have a whole day just editing and revising. Then after that, you can make your final version. Breaking things down into smaller categories helps me because I'm not just struggling to do something in a span of 2 or 3 days before it's due. I can break things down and live in a stress-free world knowing when something is due. So breaking things down into smaller categories definitely helps me. Another thing that I would say helps me is using the reminders app on my phone for due dates. The second I get something, I put it that it's due on my reminders app, and I can toggle it to high priority and set it to a date before the due date. So for example, let's say I had a test that I needed to study for today, which I actually do. Basically what I did a week ago when I found out I had the test was I put it in my reminders. I said, hey, this test is this day. I put high priority, and I always am checking my reminders so I know that it's coming up. So checking my reminders and breaking things down to the small categories helps me.